here's a fine story coming in about a drug deal gone bad.
It happened at this home near the SIUE campus. Authorities said 3 people went here to buy $400 worth of marijuana. Instead, 2 of the people stole the drugs and ran, leaving a 19-year-old behind.
The offenders began to torture, I guess you'd say, and beat the victim.
He said 23-year-old Rosario James and 20-year-old Jordan Salas tortured the 19-year-old, trying to get their drug money. It started out with hot cookies that were baking in the oven. Too hot to touch, but not too hot to injure.
They were extremely hot, and several of them were placed on the victim's shoulder and chest, burning him severely.
So hot they caused second-degree burns.
The injuries sustained by the victim were serious.
Yet delicious. He's serious. He's been downgraded to yummy.
You had to play that after that shit video?
Yeah. Guantanamo Bay is just thinking about using the cookie treatment now.
Yeah.
Yes, screw that waterboarding crap.
That isn't quite the shower scene from Scarface with the chainsaw. You know, not quite. Boy, what scumbags. They took the drugs and ditched the third guy? Is that what happened?
Ditched him?
Yeah, they left a 19-year-old behind.
It sounds like they grabbed the drugs.
Well, cookies for you.
They continued.
You want some cookies, Frank?
They're going to do it at Guantanamo Bay, but the cookies are all going to be shaped like working, happy women. Nothing? No? Try to be clever and I just bored everybody? All right.
You think I care what Betty Crocker says?
Mrs. Spears can suck my cock.
Because famous Amos says so?
Say hello to my snickerdoodles. Fuck that fucking Efferman brothers.
I'm not gonna shoot these Keebler Arabs. Manolo, you shoot these fucking Keebler Arabs.
Fucking Freihoffer fucks.
Oh, for a chipwich, I'm gonna carve him up real nice.
Say hello to my little Lorna Doone.
All right, cookie jokes.
All right.
Yeah, well, they continue to torture the kid.
But the torture was just beginning.
Oh,
no.
Detectives said the suspects used a fraternity-type paddle to strike the teen some 15 times on his backside. Then they gave him a haircut.
They had
that couldn't have been a good haircut.
And a wet willy and our Indian bird.
God.
Yeah, what immature drug dealers.
I know. Then
Hurt
they
him with
went,
the cookies. I don't know. What do you want to do next? I don't know. Let's paddle him.
then they went and he confessed.
In a horrible finale to the torture, they wrote dick on his head and sent him home.
Or he fell asleep and they took photos with their penis by his face.
They made me carry a marshmallow in my butt. Linger longer.
Fucking Rob's getting too comfortable in here.
Well, I figure it's my last time.
Yeah, no more Mr. Nice Guy. You have nothing to lose now. I hate this.
Backside. Then they gave him a haircut.
They had electric clippers. His hair was maybe 2-3 inches long, and they cut it to the skin, just in a zigzag pattern on his head.
And finally, authorities revealed the 2 suspects poured a bottle of urine over the victim's head. James and Salas are enrolled at SIUE, and their fellow students were stunned by the charges.
I think it's a horrible situation.
Well, it sounds like a bad situation from the start, which never should have happened. So, I mean, whatever happened after that it should have never happened in the first place.
This is our new bit we're trying to develop. It's Jimmy's new bit.
Well,
when they have to talk to the local residents.
Anybody's the worst fucking.
Yeah, but no one has ever acknowledged how dumb that
They don't
that
contribute
is.
anything.
Right.
What are they going to say? That was a good move. But it's really annoying, actually, because this is not exactly a Colombian drug fucking
Yeah,
incident.
obviously.
Pouring urine on his head, it's like a quiet evening at home with you.
Yes.
That would have
Wacky
been-
haircut.
That would have been considered an apology by the drug dealers.
And then they turned his TiVo off so he couldn't watch his favorite programs. Faggot drug dealers.
Sent him to bed without supper.
They shaved my eyebrows and made me make prank phone calls.
Then they made fun of his favorite band.
Yeah, they really are bad at the drug dealing
They
torture
put a
thing.
sign that said, "Kick me" on his back.
They really didn't want to commit to the whole real violent, cut him up or
No,
punch him in the face. Cookies, a haircut,
Yeah.
a spanking.
And they stopped because they
And
had to
some
get
urine.
home for curfew.
Yeah, it was
too
getting
late.
dark out.
And then they placed store-bought cookies on his back, and it did nothing, so they cooked some. Boo. Boo.
Boo. Your finger went up. I knew you were in trouble.
Boo. Boo.